My name's Joseph. Joseph. I don't go by Joseph. My name's Joe Skopek. I'm from Carroll Stream, Illinois, which is a little suburb in northwest suburbs. I'm one of the third-year ER residents.
Thomas Vu. My hometown is Westminster, California.
I'm Rob McDaniels. My hometown's Grand Rapids, Michigan.
My name is Jason Oatman, and I'm from Grand Rapids, Michigan.
My name is Kendall Margar, and I grew up in Washington State.
So my name is Robin. I grew up in Atlanta, Georgia.
My name is Jordan Gauman. I'm from Rochester Hills, Michigan.
I'm John. I grew up in Howell, Michigan, which is in southeast Michigan.
I knew I wanted to go to a program that I felt would train me to be able to be a doctor anywhere at any hospital, whether that was ended up being in a big city or a small town. And I felt like this program gave that to me, mostly through just the type of patients we see here. I think we have the ideal patient population for training, a wide variety of patients with all sorts of medical issues all over the board, and a little bit of more of an inner city trauma feel. So I feel like you got a great opportunity to see a lot of types of patients. But also the environment. I thought the learning environment, the attendings and the other residents were very encouraging. It's a great atmosphere to learn. There wasn't any toxicity in the group, and I thought that was really important for me, kind of fit my personality.
One, there's not competing residencies here, so when you have an airway, when you have a trauma, you're the one taking care of it. You're the one handling it. If the trauma surgeon doesn't have to put gloves on, they're happy, so you get to do everything. You manage all your own, or most of your own ortho fractures. You'll do all your reductions. You don't have an ortho resident or other resident coming down to do that. You will do the procedures yourself, get a lot of hands-on training, and learn how to manage things on your own.
I think that our program builds a lot clinically stronger residents than other places. Just from what I saw when I did my audition rotations, a lot of the seniors seemed a lot more confident. When I was looking at programs where I wanted to go, I looked at like the fourth years and said, pictured like, who do I want to be in, 3 years or 4 years? And the residents at Muskegon were the ones that I wanted to be like when I graduate residency.
Definitely the camaraderie, and we definitely push each other to do better and grow throughout the program.
The diversity of the patients that you see, just because in like a small town doesn't mean you don't get to see really sick patients, and I really enjoy that about this.
It's not always slideshows and PowerPoints that'll bore you to death. We have a lot of interactive things. We do like advanced disaster training. We do training with EMS and with fire, with rescue. We have a lot of simulations. We have a wide variety of things that will keep your attention and help improve you and strengthen you as a resident.
The simulation days that we do, I think that's really a strong suit of this program. We have a new sim center that we're working out of, and recently had a sim day there that went really well. We get great cases. We get pushed a lot by our attendings and put in challenging situations, which you need that experience so you can, execute those real cases in real life.
I kind of live between Grand Rapids and Muskegon. I got the benefit of living closer to the city and being closer to work. And then I can kind of visit the beaches whenever I want. And then I also have the urban life too, which I really enjoy.
Yeah, so I live in Spring Lake, which is right here, right next door to Muskegon. It's a great community. It's right by the water. I live in an apartment complex where it's a 20-minute walk to the beach through a trail in the woods, which is really awesome. I've always been a fan of West Michigan. I grew up in Grand Rapids, like I said, so I was kind of familiar with West Michigan, but being here right on the beach, it's a great opportunity to do outdoor activities if that's what you're into, which I like. There's no traffic, which is just a massive plus. If you've been in a city, traffic is the worst. So that's a huge benefit of this area, is a lack of traffic. And just West Michigan in general, people are always nice. It's just a good community. It's one of the best places to raise a family, but also there's a lot to do. So it's a great spot to live.
The community is great. It has a small town feel. I live north of town in a smaller town, Twin Lake, and I have a half acre. My kids can play. It's quiet, but Muskegon has everything that we need. And we're not too far from Grand Rapids, so if you want some city excitement, then you can drive there, and it's 45 minutes away. It's not bad.
People here, like I said before, are much nicer than people back in California. They're much more open.
The warm, welcoming atmosphere of this program and all of the faculty's like commitment to our education. It's not even just our core faculty, it's the community faculty that we have from the other emergency physicians that help teach us in the department are all willing to let us grow and experience things and like always have our back when we're trying to learn something in the department, which I think is a great place to learn and grow, and it kind of creates this atmosphere of fostering education that I think will help me grow, and hopefully that'll be something that I pass on to residents or students if I'm lucky to have them in the future.
There's a couple. I think we have a very friendly team to work with, and you never feel judged for being wrong. It is a very good learning environment. A lot of the faculty will help you and not make you feel bad if you miss one. For example, I missed my first intubation and central line with Dr. Hoffman, the program director. And he said, nah, it was super hard. And then I asked him a year later, I was like, Dr. Hoffman, you remember that? He's like, yep. Was it really hard? He's like, nah, I was just trying to make you feel good.
It depends on the time of the year. Summer, I like to golf, go out on the boat, wake surf. Fall, I enjoy hunting. Winter, I enjoy skiing. All over the place.
I like living so close to the beach. Me and some of the residents, or just me and my wife, will ride our bikes to the beach daily. Sometimes we'll even just drive by there if we're feeling too lazy. Go hang out on the beach, have a drink, watch the sunset, go for a walk down the boardwalk. There's lots of other things you could do. You can go running, you can go hiking in the woods. We bought inflatable paddle boards this year, and we would routinely, after getting off of work, if I was on a day shift, and so as my wife, we'd go to a couple different places and just go paddle boarding around the bayous and the lake, depending on how rough it was. You could rent boats, you could rent jet skis, you could buy a boat, but it's a little expensive.
What I do for fun? I like to golf. Probably the number one thing I like to do is golf, especially in the warmer weather. But otherwise, I hunt quite a bit, so some outdoor activities. I snowmobile with my family, so the winters here can be full of snow, so having something to do in the winter is great. That type of stuff. Play some video games here and there.